myself on TV. Couldn't believe I achieved the things that I really dreamed. Girls only on my door, juicy couture, pink living cause I got it going on. Donshea, what you doing rapping stuff? I was accustomed to this acting stuff, now I'm too late.
Hey guys, it's your girl Danielle Baskerville, also known as Big Dreamer, back here with 101 red carpet interviews with Love and Fashion. You can check us out on our website at lnfpics.com, where we interview the hottest celebrities and high-profile individuals. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We drop a new video every Friday. I'm here sitting with our special guest, Donshea Hopkins.
Dream it out loud.
Okay, we want to welcome you back to the first annual It Was All a Dream.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me on.
Thank you again. She's a dancer, she's a rapper, she's a singer, a model. She also plays multiple instruments. Am I missing anything? Oh, and she's also an actress. Can you please share with us your story?
Alright, so can I hold it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so it's a habit. It's like a really dead habit.
Yeah, that's good.
But, yeah, I've been acting since I was 4 years old. But, like, before I was 4, when I started talking, I mentioned this a lot in previous interviews, but I started talking at 9 months old. And really, really early, and I would point to the TV and tell my mom, like, I wanted to do that. So all the way up until I was 3, and I'm just gonna, like, fast forward to New Year's Eve, 2005. Yeah, 2005. I was 3 years old, and, like, right before the ball was about to drop, me and my mom, we have this thing that we do, and we still do it to this day, where we tell each other, like, our goals and aspirations for the next year. And so I was like, Mom, I really want to be on TV. I want to be an actress. This is, like, my all-time goal, my dream. And I was like, why don't you want me to be on TV? I really want to be on TV. And she told me, she was like, it's not that, it's just I don't really know what to do. And she said, but I'll figure it out. When you turn 4, your birthday's in a few months, I'll see what to do. And that just kind of jet rocketed.
Okay.
And so when I was 4 years old, I was lucky enough, or blessed enough, to be one of those kids just on my first audition for an agent and manager. I got signed across the board.
Wow. That's amazing, guys. I actually already knew that story, but I just still wanted to ask for the audience to know. But you started your first role on Sesame Street, if I'm right.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
That was golden, because, like, at the time, you know, when you're 4 years old, Sesame Street is, like, the show. Like, nothing else comes before that. But that was like, my show at the time. And when I booked it, I went and told everyone. I told my family.
Of course.
But, like, when I knew I could tell them, because confidentiality and everything. And everyone thought I was crazy. Like, they thought I was crazy. My own dad even thought I was crazy. They were like, that's not true. You weren't on TV. And my mom was like, yeah, she was. And I was like, yeah, I was. I was there. And I saw Elmo. I saw Abby Cadabby. She's a new character. And everyone's like, this kid is so strange.
Yeah.
Then, boom, it airs on TV. And they're like, what? And so that was so much fun, and going there and being on set, because I really loved the experience of being on set and just seeing everything come together and watching hair and makeup and seeing them, like, dress up the puppets and everything. That was really, really fun.
Okay. So my question is, do you have family members or friends who still don't, like, see, like, you shining, like they don't really, like, believe in your dreams and what you're trying to do right now? Because I know you said they didn't really believe you at that moment. I'm hoping they believe you now. Or is it still like, no, I don't see you being on TV again, like, you know, after your power show and all the many other videos that you have been a part of?
Well, I wouldn't call them friends or family.
Okay.
I mean, I'd say they're just fake. But, I mean, there are people that I know, I'm not going to name names, but there are people that are like, oh, well, you're not on Power anymore, so your career is done. And they don't even know, like, I'm writing my own TV show right now. I'm currently working on a movie, and my EP is out, but I'm working on my album, getting back into the studio really soon. And there's just other things that I have lined up, like I'm dropping some new headphones with Fan Stereo. If you guys follow my Instagram at Fan Stereo Live. And there's just a lot of other big things that I'm doing, like product placement and a lot of other stuff.
Well, congrats on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, with your career, do you have, like, a main focus?
I mean, I'd say, like, acting is definitely my main focus, but everything is, because they all just, like, correspond so well with each other, the acting and the singing, because there might be a role where I need to sing or if I have to sing a song, but personally, I've never been through that experience of what the song is about. I can sort of act my way through it or take inspiration from other people in my life. So I'd say that everything just goes hand in hand. But, I don't know. I just say working is just, like, that's just, like,
whatever really, like, comes your way,
Yeah.
just work on it. I got you. So you have multiple talents. Tell me about the different instruments that you play. Cause I saw a picture with you holding and a guitar, but I was just like, do you know how to play a guitar?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the different instruments that you know how to play.
Okay, so I play the guitar, electric and acoustic, the violin, the drums, the piano, the harmonica, and the trombone.
Okay, this girl is just like blowing my mind right now. Like she's so talented. Like this is amazing. Okay, also you also know how to ice skate. So are you still ice skating? Do you know how to do like tricks? Do you like teach people how to ice skate? Like what's going on?
Well, yeah, I've been teaching. I teach my little cousin how to ice skate, but we haven't skated in a while, and I really miss skating. But a little story time. Season 2 of Power, I broke my arm. I shattered it like from my shoulder all the way to my forearm. And they were like, you can't skate. My agents and managers, they got on the phone. They were like, what is she doing? How did she break her arm? She cannot do this. And I was like, but I want to do this. Like, this is my love. Like, acting, singing, Olympics, boom. I'm going to be touring. And back to the Olympics. That was just, like, my goal at the time. And that's still my goal. I do want to go to the Olympics one day. And I do still want to figure skate because I love figure skating. That's just, like, my escape from everything else that I do. But I'm going to get back to it this year. I'm going to get back to it this year.
I look forward to seeing some videos with you ice skating, because I was trying to look for someone like she knows how to ice skate. I want to like see some videos. So,
I know.
And you do vlogs, so I'm like, I was waiting to see a vlog with you ice skating, girl.
I have tons of videos, but I haven't posted any to my blog, but I'm planning on.
Okay, cool. So we look forward to that. Also, I have a question. What's the question that I want to ask you? Okay, Power. So do you miss being on this show, Power?
I mean, of course, I'm always like, do you mind if I was?
No.
Okay, I just always ask.
No,
I
just
don't
take it.
seem like
Okay.
I'm taking it like this is mine.
No,
but I'm always gonna miss it. Like Power is gonna be the show that like I got my first big break on there.
Right.
Okay, my chair is turning all around. But I got like my first like major break on there. So I'm always gonna have a love for Power. They're always gonna have like a special place in my heart. Courtney, 50, well, Curtis, 50, I call him 50, even though he's my boss is 50. But, like everyone, I miss everyone on there. I still miss them too, even though we keep in touch. OH, Omari, Leela, Notori, Michael. I love everyone. They're like my second family. But, we still keep in touch. So it's like, of course, I miss being on set.
Yeah.
But, Steiner is really close to my house, so I pass all the time. It's just like, hey. But,
yeah, I was there on set one day for like a party scene.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I'm always gonna miss it. It's always gonna have a special place in my heart.
Okay, so being that you still keep in contact with them, do you also still like watch the show faithfully, even though you're no longer on the show, or are you just like too busy to watch the show?
Well, I'm never gonna get too busy to watch the show because I like to have my TV time. But I mean, I guess I'd say Power is like probably one of my favorite shows. It's a good show, and I'm not like not to be narcissistic or anything, but it's a good show. I mean, we beat Game of Thrones. Come on. Sorry. But I like it. I like it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch the show. I couldn't when it first came out. I couldn't watch it, but now I feel like I watched The Walking Dead. I should be allowed to watch Power. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna support because I know all the writers and the directors. They're definitely putting a lot of hard work in, and I kind of do want to see where like Reina's storyline goes because they told me that we're gonna keep honoring her. So I want to see that. I want to see how that plays out and how it affects all the characters, their mindsets, and everything.
Okay, that sounds really cool. So you brought up Walking Dead. I'm sure you probably would want to play a role in that.
Yeah.
And also, I remember seeing one of your interviews where you were speaking on like actually writing like a horror movie or like a short film. Are you still currently working on that?
Oh yeah, I'm actually turning it into a TV show.
Oh.
But
A horror TV show?
Yeah, somewhat. Because I noticed that like teen dramas are like really selling right now, and people are into a lot of like gory stuff, which I think is weird. But then I realized I like a lot of horror genre stuff, so I think it would be really cool to just like write something like that. And I love special effects makeup, even though it scares me sometimes, but I love it. So that's something that I definitely want to get into. So I'm still writing it.
Okay, cool. And are you also working on, you say you're working on, is that TV show just that, the horror TV show that you're talking about, or are you working on like other things as well? Like any other show? Is it only one show you focus on right now?
Well, right now, I have to keep telling myself to focus on that one show because there's other shows, like I'm thinking of sitcoms and other things, and I want to like star in all of them, but I'm like, I know I can't. And then, yeah, you have to start with one, and then I don't know, it's just about picking the right person because I like to think about who would play this role. Mm-hmm. Even realistically, like logically, if I can't get them, it's just good to have like a person. But when I like visualize it in my head, I see myself playing the character, and I'm like, you can't be in all these shows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, probably could, but I'm just saying none. Just like scheduling and everything. Also. Yeah, so I'm currently, I do have other shows in my head, but I'm just trying to focus on one TV show at a time because if I don't, it gets all too cluttered.
Okay. So are you working on these TV shows by yourself, or do you have like a team who are like who's helping you write it out actually?
I'm working on it by myself. I want to make sure I get like the first probably 8 episodes. I know that's a lot, but I want to do the 8 episodes by myself. I can do it. I definitely can do it. It's just typing. Because it's like, it's one thing to visualize it, but then you have to type in interior, and then you have to put this person picked up this, and you're like, oh god, it's just so much stuff to write. Like one little scene, or like if you're saying, oh, this person's walking from here to there, you actually have to say, oh, they're walking. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but I want to write like the first 8 or 10 episodes. I really see like 20 episodes, but I'm like, okay, I probably can't do that all by myself.
Yeah.
But I want to write it by myself now because it's just so important, especially like when you're developing a show, to write it by yourself.
Right.
Because when other people get involved, there's other ideas, and there's going to be good and bad ideas, but you don't want to get that confused with your storyline.
Right.
And now I'm always adding like new plot twists and stuff every day, so I'm just focusing on writing it by myself.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm so guarded with my writing, but I know sooner or later I'm going to have to bring someone in, whether that's a friend, because my friends write too,
Nice.
or if that's a friend or a family member, and show them the script, and if they have any input, I'll take it.
Okay. So also, are there any other hidden talents that you have that we don't know about already?
I can cook and I can bake.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm okay with doing makeup, I'd say. Like, I'm not
I've
like...
seen your makeup on vlogs. That's cool. Do you have like a skin remedial? Like, do you have like certain? Because your skin is like I see you without makeup, and your skin is like really beautiful. And you have like the cheeky eyes. I know you're young, but still, do you have like certain things that you do to keep your skin like clear?
Yeah, I'd say, if I talked about this, I'd be talking for days. But I have like a lot of things that I do, and I believe in like the natural skincare. So Mario Badescu, they're a great brand. Neutrogena, I use their Clear Pore, and I just use that like every day. And I try and do a mask with it like every other week instead of every week. And ice is really good. Like after you take off your makeup,
Ice on your face?
Yeah, ice on your face, and even eating ice too. Like it's good.
Really? Because I heard that ice is bad for your teeth. Like when you crunch on it.
Kinda. I mean, my mom eats it a lot, and I'm guilty of doing it
I
sometimes.
guess if you suck on it, is that better instead of crunching on it?
Yeah, but I like to crunch on it. It's not the best thing to do. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you have braces, or if you're like me, if you have Invisalign, don't do it. Don't do it. but just use it on your face. It's really good. It's really good for the face.
I'll try that because I'm trying to look for like better ways to like when I don't have my makeup on to keep my skin really clear. Okay, so...
Oh, and one thing, it also depends, like, just a disclaimer, it depends on, like, what type of skin you have, like, if you have combination, oily, dry skin, I have, like, combination, oily, dry. But since it's winter, it's, like, more dry now, and it drives me nuts. But, yeah, it depends on just, like, finding the right thing for your skin.
Okay, and I'm sure maybe, like, you clear your skin, like, every night, because sometimes, you know, we're like, dang, my face is so pretty, I don't want to take the makeup off. Do you have those moments, or is it just, like, strictly, I gotta take this makeup off before I lay down?
Oh, it's strictly, I just have to take this makeup off.
Okay.
I think, like, if the only times I don't take off my makeup is if, like, I'm coming from an event, and it's, like, really late at night. If it's a premiere, or if it's, like, a party after a party. Sometimes I'm guilty of just laying down, but I hate it, and when I wake up, I just hate it, so I, like, make sure I like, try to keep, like, makeup wipes in the car, and then I just take it off in the car.
Right, okay. So are there any artists out there that you would like to work with? Let us know.
Alright, Beyonce, Jay-Z, my parents, no disrespectful, but they're like my they're like my musical parents. But Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Paramore, there's so many artists. Okay, Paramore, Banks, Cardi B, Azalea Banks, even though she's kind of problematic, like I respect her music. I respect her music a lot. But there's so many people that I want to collab with. Probably everyone on the radio right now. Not everyone, but
some
like
people.
yeah, some people. The majority.
So do you still want to work with 50 Cent? Because I know in one of your interviews you were like, I want to work with him, and did that ever like work out yet?
Not yet, but of course I want to work with him. We've talked about it tons of times, but it's just scheduling, and he's so hard to get to. So your assistant, I'm not gonna say your name, but if you're listening, or if anyone in 50's camp is listening right now, come on, keep in touch, because they're so hard to get to. But he's so great, and I just wanna, I would love to work with him, whether it's writing or it's collabing, whatever. Like I'm down.
Okay, cool. Do people still come up to you trying to do like comedy skits? Because I know, like, I saw a couple of people that you did scenes with, where they'll be like, yo, what's going on with Reina? Like, what's going on with this character? Or just saying, like, we have to, like, bring her back to life. Like, are you still doing, like, comedy skits about that? Or do people still come up to you, like, yo, I need you back on the show Power. Like, how does that work out for you?
Oh, all the time. Even when I try and hide, like sometimes people will just walk up.
That
They're
you
like,
hide still?
yeah, I like try and put my head over my head and my glasses, and like people are like, Reina, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, we need you back, and I'm like, yeah, and the next thing I know, there's all these cameras, and I'm like, oh, I got caught again. So, but people, they're like, oh, can we do a skip? And some people just walk up and bum rush me, and I'm like, what is actually going on? But I have to remind myself, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of on like really, I'm on a hit TV show. I have to keep that in mind. Because sometimes people will just stare, and then I'm like one of those people to stare back. And I'm like, I don't turn my head. I'm just like, and some people are like just so starstruck, and they pull out a phone, and then I could be eating, and I'm just like, what is this person doing? Then I'm like, okay, you're Reina, but you're also Chase on the Detour, and you're Monica on Orange is the New Black, so like, cool it down. And I'm like, hi, and they'll like freak out.
Okay. So how are your characters on the other shows? Like, is there any particular character that you struggle with trying to find yourself?
Well, I'd say I haven't really struggled with any character yet, but probably, I don't know. I really love Monica on Orange is the New Black. I played Black Cindy's daughter, Monica, and I love Chase on the Detour, season 2 of the Detour. Make sure you guys check it out. But I don't know. I'd say probably Monica, because I'm lucky enough to have both my parents. My parents are not incarcerated, so I love both my parents. I'm glad to have them. And Monica, she doesn't have that. But Monica necessarily, she really doesn't know. She thinks like her grandmother is her mother, but she knows something's not right. So I'd say like that one, I just had not a difficult time, but I had to try and put myself in that mindset. Right. And I did a lot of research, and then I started watching Orange is the New Black too, just to kind of get a feel.
To help you out.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is so messed up. But I love playing Monica because she's so rough and different from like Reina. Reina's so perky and like.
So you like that character more?
No, I love all my characters equally. Okay. But it's like it's so different when you get to step out of a character that you've been playing for like 4.5 years, and then you get to do something else. So I love. But I actually booked Monica. I was actually Monica before I was Reina, because Orange is the New Black came before Power. It was really funny, and I got to rap one of 50's songs on there in season 2. And then it was like a few months later, an audition for Power, and it's like produced by 50 Cent. I'm like, what? This is so random. But I don't know. I love both of them. Yeah, I love both of them. I love the different changes.
Okay. Do you have any like pet peeves? Sorry. Okay, we have an affair. Do you have any pet peeves with being on set? Like anything that like may bother you? They may not have like the type of food that you may like, or like somebody may have like hot breath and you're just like, dang, like I don't want to be too close to them.
Well, I mean, I know sometimes a lot of people, they have to sleep on set because of call times and different things are so like the schedules are so hectic. So but sometimes everyone on set, they're just so open. They're like, did I brush my teeth today? Do I need a mitt? And I'm like, yeah, you kind of need a mitt. So everyone's really open and honest with each other. Okay. And the food thing, I'm not too worried about, because I'm really like, when I'm working, I'm working. I don't get to eat that much when I'm working. But everyone knows, like, kind of knows that I'm vegan. But at the time, I was vegetarian, so I found like more stuff to eat. But I usually tell them, and then they'll find something. But I'm a really independent person, but like I love the ADs and the PAs, but the PAs, they're like our personal assistants. Yeah. They do everything for us, and they're like, oh, well, I can hold the door for you. Do you need this? Do you need that? I'm like, I can go get it. It's like right there. Yeah. They're like, no, you said. And I'm like, I got it. It's right there. So it's just about, you kind of, when you're on set, you kind of lose your independence a little bit. Okay. But then you see extras in background, and they literally have to walk 2 miles to the bathroom, and you're like, this is so messed up. So it makes you like appreciate your PAs a lot more. But I'm just really independent. I like to do things for myself. Okay, that's cool. So being a vegan, when did you start that life? Like, is it hard for you? Did you ever eat chicken? No. No? No, I've been vegetarian. Oh, sorry. I've been vegetarian since birth, because my mom's a vegetarian. But I mean, my grandparents fed me chicken. Both my grandparents on my mom's side and my dad's side. They fed me chicken and pork when I think I was about 6, probably. About 4. And but I didn't really like it. I was gonna say, did you like it? No, it was okay. I thought it was different. I was like, what is this? I've never had this before. Is this some like new food trend? I was so confused. And I don't know. I've just never seen the big deal with it. And I just don't think you should hurt living animals. I just feel so bad for the animals. And then if you guys, please watch What the Hell on Netflix.
Oh man, I didn't get to watch it yet. I'm kind of like
It's
scared to watch
crazy.
it.
I was vegetarian when I watched it. I ate eggs, but I'm not really big on dairy. I don't like milk. It just
Okay.
grosses me out. But and I stopped eating eggs after watching that. I went completely vegan. I was like, this is scary. But it's a lot of we live in a very capitalistic world. So watch it. It'll freak you out. It definitely freaks me out. Watch it. But and you'll go vegan like instantly. But it's just a better life. It adds an extra 8 years to your lifespan. But I'm not bashing anyone if you eat animals, but think about the
animals.
think about the animals being separated from their moms and their dads. Just sad.
Oh. Well, do you ever get angry? Because you just seem like such a high, just like you know, somebody who's just like really just happy and bubbly, which is a good thing. You know, a high spirit. Like, do you ever like get angry? I'm sure you probably do, but it's just probably like barely, right?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm human.
She could fool me.
I mean, I get angry, but I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know. I'd say I have like both like my mom and my dad in me, and they're like, my mom has patience. You have patience, but she has like I don't know. Like it's hard to explain. My mom's such a sweet person, and I'm a sweet person. But my family is like, okay, fool me once, shame on you, but you don't want to fool me again. Because it will be all out war. but like I'm a really nice person. I mean, I do have a temper sometimes, but I say I'm just pretty chill because I like to like think about what the other person's going through. If someone's just being like deliberately mean, I'm just like, bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
And I just like walk the other way.
Right.
But yeah. But I try and look at both sides because that person might be having a bad day. Don't let them get to you. So I try to keep my cool all the time.
Right.
Yeah. But I have to remind people I am human because sometimes people just like forget and they think they can say anything.
That's a fact. Okay, so what are one of your biggest goals now that you want to accomplish? If you're open to sharing that.
Definitely writing, producing, and starring in my own TV show. Right now, going on tour. That's definitely a goal, like a worldwide, international
For music,
tour.
right?
Yeah, for
Okay.
music. And the Olympics too. Like I said, I want to get back into figure skating. So like probably those are like my 3 main goals. Winning a Grammy and an Oscar. That's like my all-time goal. An Emmy, a Golden Globe. Just getting recognized, like really recognized.
Right.
But I am getting an unlabeled award. Just throwing that in there. On when? February 6th. February 6th.
Congrats.
Thank you. And all the info will be on my Instagram probably sometime tomorrow or this week. But yeah, those are my goals, but they're gonna change over time.
Okay. So the new music, like when you say going on tour, like what new music do you have coming out that you want to tell the audience?
Well, it's not completely structured yet because there are tons of songs that I've written that were gonna be on my EP 3.2. But they didn't make it on the EP. Not they didn't make it. I just didn't feel strong enough and confident in them, and I went back and rewrote those songs, and I'm writing some new songs. And so there's gonna be some interesting stuff. So I say you can look forward to. I don't know, because that might change so much stuff like in the when we get there in the studio, from whether it's the beat or the tempo or anything. So I'm gonna say it's still gonna be pop. It's still gonna be hip hop. You can look out for a few rap songs on there. But I'd say maybe alternative. You can expect like some Rihanna vibes. I don't want to put myself like so high up there. And people are like, this is not Rihanna. I didn't say it was Rihanna. I said Rihanna vibes. And like Halsey vibes. A little with Kelly 47. There's gonna be a lot of different stuff on there, but mostly like pop and hip hop. That's the lane right now.
Okay, so we definitely look forward to that. Is there anything that you struggled with or are still struggling with right now? It could be anything. Just anything.
Funding. If anyone wants to fund me, I have a GoFundMe page, for the album and stuff. But funding is it's good. Like I'm not struggling, but more studio time, and I guess finding the right network to kind of like put my show on. But there's nothing that I'm really struggling with right now. Not that I can think of. But yeah, I think. I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm
Okay,
pretty
she's
okay.
pretty good, guys. Okay. I have a question. Oh, have you ever been in any plays or any? Oh, it was a play that you were in. Something with the dot on a playground. I wanted you to explain to me about that play and did you learn anything from it?
Oh yeah, that play. I actually co-wrote it, and it was with
nice.
a bunch of other girls with the company that I used to be in, and they're my friends. So it was cool. We all got together and we wrote it through the company, and That was really, really good. I loved it. I loved this whole story of it because when people see middle school girls, they don't see like what they're actually going through. And even though I'm homeschooled, there's a lot of struggles. Like people just have so many perceptions of you, like, oh, if you're pretty, you're dumb. But that's not true. You can be pretty and you can be smart.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many things that girls just go through on a regular basis that people don't understand and that people wouldn't really get, especially adults. So that was the side we kind of wanted to show. We just like shut down the I'm fine, everything's good. We just kind of shut that down and show this is what happens. Even if you're homeschooled, this can happen. If you go to regular school, this can happen.
Okay. So is there anything else that you would like to add on that you want the audience to know, like any up and coming projects, where they can find you out on social media? Please do tell us.
Alright, so y'all can find me on Instagram at Donshea_Hopkins, on Twitter at DonSheaH. Everything else is Donshea Hopkins, that's DonSheaHopkins. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm getting more active on there. I just started a new segment on my YouTube channel called Makeup Tip Tuesday, and it's going to be during Talk with Donshea Tuesday. So I might post a video before Talk with Donshea Tuesday. That's something I do on my Instagram page. I do it on my Twitter too, but my Instagram is mostly more active with Talk with Donshea Tuesday, and y'all can ask me your questions and I'll answer them, or just talk to me, because sometimes we just need people to talk to. So I talk to you about anything you want to talk about, and it's just something that fans get to control. And upcoming, Mom, what do I have upcoming? I know a lot, but the other
April 23rd at Union Square.
Mom.
No, I'm good.
Alright, yeah, I have an upcoming performance at Reebok in Union Square. It's here in NYC in Manhattan. If you guys are in the tri-state area, come out, support. It's free. It's in Reebok, February 23rd, right? And people get 25% off their purchase if they buy something.
20.
Like 25% off your purchase if you buy something, and yeah,
You have a ton of stuff.
I know I have a ton of stuff. Just follow me on Instagram
Follow
because
her
she's
on
the walking.
Instagram.
My mom is the walking calendar. She knows everything, but I forget. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. Again, that's Donshea Hopkins. Twitter is Donshea Hopkins. Everything else is Donshea Hopkins. So just make sure y'all check me out, and yeah, keep up with the posts because I'll be posting a lot of stuff. Again, on Labeled Awards, it's February 6th. In Midtown. In Midtown, yes.
And if you want to book her for anything, let them know the email to be able to reach out to you.
Oh, you guys can reach out to teamdonshea@gmail.com. Team, that is Team Donshea, DONSHEA @gmail.com. Reach out. We're trying to get. We're not that we're great. We're responding because we respond back to everyone. But it's gonna be like it's not gonna be timely all the time. It depends on like when you sent the email. If you have sent an email and we haven't gotten back to you, just send another email because our inbox gets flooded very, very easily. So we might not see it ASAP, but just make sure to keep reaching out.
Thank you so much for coming on our show. We definitely want you back. We're having a launch party coming up this month, February 15th. I believe I'm right? June 15th. So we definitely want all of our guests that came out onto our show to come out to the event. And you know, you guys are invited too. So please come out and come see Donshea Hopkins because I know she's gonna be there, hopefully, and all the other guests that we're gonna have there. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Look at me, look at you, tell me what you see. I see love, I see beauty and creativity. Can't put me in a box, can't limit me. We're all young, have fun,